Okay. Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the first episode of my podcast, which is called Deep Sheets Hours or Hour. Um, Basically, this is just where we just talk, you know, just raw thoughts, raw emotion. I feel like you think the most when you're like at night, um, and you're just laying in bed and your thoughts. And I just feel like this would be the perfect idea. You know, I don't know. Um, it's more like a pilot episode. We'll see if we'll continue to do this. Further down the road, maybe we'll have guests. Um, but I'm really like feeling this idea. Um, I just I don't know, feel like this, like when I'm laying in bed, I feel like I analyze my thoughts a lot, or like not just my thoughts, but like my life. Like I try to think about like my past and my future, things that like I've done that like doesn't even make sense, or like how like things could have been approached differently. Like I'll think about something that happened probably like in sixth grade. I'm just like, why did I used to do that? Like this might be random, but like when I was like younger and like when I was in school and I used to get mad, I used to break my own glasses. Like I don't know why I used to do that. I think like honestly like I thought it would make me look tougher. Um but like also like when I was in school, like I didn't even fight fully, or like I never actually like really fought in school, but like I fought outside of school. Like like when I used to live in like this complex area. There was like a bunch of kids like around my age. Some of them were older. But, like I got jumped, but I won. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when I was in school, like like my, mm, I would say like my very first like school fight, I like windmilled. Like honestly, like what the fuck? And then like my second fight when I got jumped, I fought like a Power Ranger. Like I won though. I don't know. Or like I'll think about like stuff like I said to people, or like say like I don't know, like these conversations, and then it's like, damn, I should have said something else, or like just like those awkward things that happen like when you're like in class. Like okay, so this one time I had like a group project with these people in college, and I didn't know if we were like done or like working together. And I fucking they were just like having a conversation, and I was just like standing there, and I didn't know how to leave the situation. I don't think I even brought this up to anyone. But it was just so awkward, and we were standing there for like honestly for like a whole hour. Not probably a little less than an hour. But like they were just talking about some stuff that like I had no interest in, and I didn't know how to exit the conversation. So I just stood there, and then eventually someone said like, "Oh yeah, you can leave," because I didn't have no input into the conversation at all. And so eventually, yeah, until they gave me the get go, I was able to go. But I don't know, just like stupid shit at night. I just think um I think about like um sometimes like the deep stuff. Like of course this is called Deep Sheets Hour, but I mean, like of course, like I'll think about like astrology. I think about um, like quotes. And like I get very poetic. Very poetic. Like I write poetry, I write music, sort of. It's more like involved with the poetry. But like I get like I'm like motivational but deep. Like wait, is that right? Or like I'm motivational but like it's depression. It's so stupid, but it's like it's good. It's good. Like I write like a lot of like random stuff. Like I haven't been writing as of late. Like I've been writing music more than like poetry because like I was like not like forced into it, but like I used to write music, but then like I make like these songs for fun for like my group chat, and I mean I think they're sort of okay, and like they think it's sort of okay. So I mean like shit. Should I try music? I'm joking. But I don't know. I just feel like writing and like poetry like really gets a lot off your chest. It's like very helpful. Like I don't know. It's like you're putting things on paper that you're feeling, and you're like analyzing it better. Like it's there. Like you're explaining it in a different way. Instead of like just talking about it, it's like you're putting similes, like what it feels like, and like I don't know, like and you're comparing it to like something else, like saying like my insides were ripped out when you left me, and it was like my insides didn't actually get ripped out, but I mean you did like my heart like shattered when you walked away. I mean or like I had wrote this thing and it was called what was it? I think it was like something like it was like a little series thing I wrote, but like I don't think I even finished it. But it was about like being in bed with the Grim Reaper, and I said something about like I was uh, raped by my inner demons or something like that. And it's just like it gets the emotion out, but like I never been raped. I know it's like not funny, but it's like what do I know about what rape feels like? I mean, but like I know how like my inner demons like feel. I mean, I guess like I don't know, like I used to be like a fat kid, and people talk shit, of course, like, but like it carried up until like I got older, like eating disorder, and I struggled with like my weight. I go from like skinny to like fat. Well, actually, it was fat to like skinny, and then like bloated. Yeah, like I gained weight again. That lost weight, and then like I'm in this area where I'm just like, I need to just work out. But like, yeah, it was that. My voice. I hate my voice. And like up to like recent shit, like my teeth. Like I just have a lot of insecurities. If I'm like just really, and like I guess that just carries over to like me just writing things down. It's like it's helpful. It's really helpful. I even like back to like the main topic where it goes into poetry. Like I was like I talk about like my love life, or like I don't talk about my love life, but like well actually I do. So like at night like I think about like oh like I'm gonna be forever alone. Like honestly I didn't have like a relationship until like fucking what was it, last year? Was it last year? Yeah, it was like the beginning of like 2019. But it wasn't like a really like a relationship. It was like a long distance relationship. Like it was honestly like I guess like you could say by the end of it, it was pointless. And like I'm not really hurt about the situation, but like I still use it as like analyzing it because it was like my very first relationship. Um, yeah, I just like I analyze it because like I was like maybe I was bored, or like I don't know, maybe I was into it because I was like getting attention, because I was really into it, but then I was like, I'm not getting like the attention I deserve. I think that's just me being like, what is it, like, I don't know, maybe like needy, but like not so needy, because like I'm independent. I was like literally, how old was I? Literally like 21. Was I 21? Yeah. No, was I? Really? Yeah. Oh, I was 21 going on 22. There we go. 21 going on 22 because it was like 3 months from my birthday. And that person was turning 21. Yeah, there we go. But, I mean, I don't know. Because before that, like, I used to just, like, talk to a bunch of people. I used to just talk to people. And, like, my limit was, like, honestly, like, what was it? If it went past a week, it was like 2 weeks, and like I would like block them, and we just like stop talking. Like honestly, it was not the vibe. Definitely like since I was like like a like a virgin and like don't even like experience like everybody like around that time like even like currently now like people just want to fuck, and like I don't be about that. It's like like take me out to dinner first. Or like I like honestly like I've never been on a date. I've yet to be on a date. And I guess that was my fault because I was over here looking on Tinder because I'm antisocial. Like I don't go out. Like honestly I haven't like I don't go out. Like I used to go out when like I started college, but like bitch I was like 19, 18 and 19, and now I'm 23, and I don't really go out unless I'm with like my friends when they come when they come back to town, because we all like, or like the people I hang out with, we like kind of like scattered out a little bit, or like the ones that actually like do some stuff. But even like when we used to go out, like I'm not ballsy. I'm not about to go up and like like hey, like you're attractive, what's your number? Like I'm ballsy online a little bit. I'm still like I'm very shy, but but like I don't know. Like the other day in my group chat, and we was like just doing some random stuff, and like somebody can't like this is Discord. Like when I say group chat, I mean Discord. And honestly, Discord be like low key lit. It's funny because like you just be meeting random people and shit like from all over the fucking world. Like you got Europe, or yeah, you could say Europe. You got Chile, all over the fucking like U.S., Canada. It's like we just be chatting, but no, we I this person we went to this other server, and I was like, oh, you attractive. Cause I was like scrolling through like the selfies. I was like, ooh, you attractive, and they was kind of like not seeing my comment, but like I said it again, like, ooh, when you available? Like this is like not me at all, and they said something like, oh, my DMs are open, so like I went in the DMs, and I was like, hey, it was like hi, and I was like, so yeah, I just like messaged you because I thought you were attractive. And then, like, we kind of just, like, talked a little bit. But, I don't think I'm invested. I'm never invested that long, honestly. Um, it's like, it looks like I have a reason to, like, be invested again. Like, honestly, I got uninvested, this happened, like, yesterday. And you see how my interest goes. But, that's what I'm talking about. I don't understand how somebody, like, low-key kept me interested for almost a whole year. I think that's, like, where, like, I get that, like, from my aunt, honestly. Because my aunt, she has, like, a fucking, a 6-month limit. Like, it's known in the family, honestly. But, like, we love her. But it's like, well, we have, like, an event. It's like, who's this? Who's this? But, like, it's cool. I mean, that's why I feel like I get, like, my issues from. It's either that and, like, my fucking dad, because my dad was a fucking, like, a hoe. He got 14 kids. And I don't speak to none of them. But, I mean, hey. But back to, like, the other, like, topic. I went on, like, so many tangents. But, I know, tangent. But, I mean, I guess that's what, like, a podcast is. Deep thoughts, deep sheets, honey. But, it's funny. My relationship, like, or, like, my love life is trash. Because I don't really know how to approach people. Like, I really don't. It's not good. I'll have a crush on somebody, like, say, like I'm in college, and I had a crush on this person. Ooh, wait, which one? Which one we're gonna talk about? Because there's, like, a good, like, like, I would say, like, a good 3 college crushes, like, was, like, a huge experience. Um, we're gonna go ahead and expose this. But, hi. I'm DeAndre, or you call me Dre, or Drexstar, but I'm bi. But, yeah, so I'm attracted to guys and girls. But, so, the only reason I said that is because I was like, this dude was a baseball player at this school. Oh my god. I had a crush on this person. We sat next to each other all semester in this class. All semester. And I got, like, so many mixed signals throughout the entire, like, semester. Where do we even go? I guess, like, where we actually, like, started, like, having a conversation and, like, chatting was, like, I guess, like, when we had, like, a test. No. Okay. So we used to, like, help each other on the test. And, like, I used to help him, like, beforehand, but then somehow he got answers. And so he used to, like, give me a little piece of paper and give me the answers. One time, when the first time he gave me that piece of paper, I thought he was sliding his number to me. And I was like, I got fucking nervous as fuck. I was like, what the fuck's happening? What's going on? Cause I'm very shy personality. Like, I'm not, like, the way I'm talking, I'm not like this in public. I'll be real. Unless I know you. But, we got into, like, the point of, like, having, like, small conversations before class started. Like, hey, like, how you doing? Like, how's life? how was your weekend? I was like, did you do that homework assignment? And then like it got into the point where we started asking each other like personal questions. It was like, oh, it's like how's baseball? It's like, how many tattoos do you have? This question shook me. It shook me, but I was like, he was like telling me like where his tattoos was, and then he touched me. I was like, I do, I get very like uncomfortable when people touch me, but I was like, the way the like he touched like the back of like my like like the back of my neck, but like lower, and it kind of like shook me. I was like, I wasn't expecting him to like touch me, but I don't know. He was like asking me like personal questions like, oh, what do I do for like where I work, where I'm from, what kind of classes I got, what's my major, general questions. Like I took it like, oh, what's happening here? So like this was like a specific day where it was like, well, not like a specific day, but it was getting like very close to the end of the semester. It was like, um, probably like 4 weeks before the semester ended, but like, um, he was like, you smoke weed? I was like, I mean, like, sometimes and stuff. And I was like, okay. He was like, okay, cool. And he was like, what class you got afterwards and stuff. And, like, um, I was like, yeah. I was like, I got a photography class or whatever. And then, like, it just led him into, like, a whole nother conversation where he kind of just, like, walked with me, like, from, like, he basically walked me from one class to the next class. And, like, we were just talking. I was like, wow. But this was like after he asked for my number. He was like, can I have like your number or your Snapchat? And I didn't know how to feel. I took it as like, whoa, this is going on a whole nother level. A whole nother level. And I was like really invested, I'm gonna be real. And I gave him my Snapchat, and we never like messaged because what happened? Um, I think like a whole week went by and he like snapped me like a picture of weed. And I was like, huh, that's a lot of weed. And I didn't like respond. And then like after like that, like when it was like the last 2 weeks of like class, like he got like a little distant. Like we didn't like speak that much. And I was like, huh, interesting. And then like I guess like after a semester ended, it was like few weeks into the summer, I saw like a picture on his snap saying like he was like in my city, because like we don't my school is like 2 hours away from my city, and like my school was like low key in the middle of nowhere. But beside the point, he was there. He was there, and I was like, oh cool, you're here. It was like we should like hang out or sometimes like he was like yeah. I was like, maybe we go hang out at the party, blah, blah, blah. And the next thing you know, it just went dead. And then, oh my god, this is the worst part. The fucking arrow on Snapchat turned gray. I was like, oh, he unadded me. And, I unadded him. And that was like low key, like, the end of the story. We never spoke. And then, like, if I go on his, like, Instagram, I was like, oh, he's, he has a girlfriend. Or now, he didn't have one at first, but now he has one. But, like, I swear, because I showed my friend a picture of him, too, and I was like, he's giving me, like, bisexual vibes. And I was like, yeah. Like, I see it. And I was like, maybe he is, maybe he's not. But he has a girlfriend, so But I didn't see this person until like, no, wait. We did meet again. We met like, um, what was it? Like after the summer, and like I was going to the cafeteria, and he walked past me. He looked at me, but like, I'm a nervous person. I don't like confrontation for real, so I like pushed my like hat down, and I like turned away. um, it was honestly funny because I laughed about it like after I passed him. I'm like I laugh at myself like honestly all the time, but it was funny. Um, and then I would say probably like almost a year or like another semester passed because I didn't see him after that. Well, I'm just gonna go from now. I'm gonna go from now. It was shit. Was it last? It was last year. I'm just saying it was last year. Better for me. It was last year. And I was sitting in the cafeteria, and I was like eating, and I look around, and I see, I see him just staring at me from across the cafeteria. I was like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, what does that even mean? Like, why are you staring at me from across the cafeteria? And like, I just like, I look at my like plate or whatever, like, I'm gonna go. Like, this is awkward. Like, this doesn't. I don't like confrontation. So like, I just grab everything and just go. And I think I saw the person one more time, but it was like just a glance. I'm always ducking and dodging, and I just like, that was it. And I was like, that's why I never have relationships, because oh no, I don't pick up on signals all the time, and I don't know if it's like, oh, they're just being friendly, or they like me, and I just like my crushes, they just give a lot of mixed signals, and like I can never tell. I can never tell. This was just like, I'm on Tinder. It's easy, you know. Clearly, if you swipe right and you match with someone, clearly they might like you. I mean, might like you. I mean, they're going based off of, like, your looks and your profile picture. I mean, that didn't make sense at all. Yeah, they're going. What is it, like your bio? But yeah. But yeah, and usually my bio is like shit, honestly. Like, I didn't have anything in my like bio for like the longest. What I used to have is I'm shy, and no, did I say shy? It was like I'm shy and adventurous, but independent or something like that. Like, I want like I'm a whole mystery box. I'm kidding, but like honestly, on my bio now, I think I still low key have that, but I updated it, and right now, I think it says that I'm like a assortment box of chocolate, or like I'm like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get until you try it, or something like that, and I don't know how that's going for me. I mean, I have over 300 matches on Tinder. I've been on and off Tinder because I was like, it's trash. It's but then it'd be like beneficial. But like, I be friend zoning people on there. I really do. I remember this one person I chatted with, and they just moved to the area, and I was like, it was like, yeah, I don't know anyone here. This was like after we was chatting for a while, and I was like, oh yeah, well I'll be your first friend here, friend. And then I never got a response after that. It's like, oh fuck, I just friend zoned that guy. I ended up seeing that person in like person though, cause I used to go to Pride with my friends during the summer, and like we used to go like almost every summer except for like 1 or 2 summers we didn't go. Like since we graduated from high school, I know there was like 1 or 2 I did not go to, but I just seen that person. I think like last time I went. Honestly, not 2020, but 2019. Person's tall as fuck, but I don't know why. But when I go to Pride, like I see like a bunch of my Tinder matches, and it gets scary. Scary. You know what else is scary? When you're first time on Tinder, or like you're like first time I got a Tinder, I was in freshman college. I was 18. And like it gets really sketchy because you like I'm on college grounds, and like everybody looks fucking familiar. You know why? Because you seen them on Tinder. But like it gets like kind of like sketchy when it's like someone actually approaches you and be like, "Oh, you look familiar." I was like, "I think I seen you on Tinder." It was like, I like you're just gonna put my business out there. Like I'm on Tinder. It's like, okay, like cool, dude. Did you swipe right? Did you swipe? I mean, I don't know. People are just weird. Ugh. Like, I remember, like, I think, like, originally when I started getting into Tinder, I dared one of my, like, old friends. We don't even really speak that much anymore, but we don't speak at all. But, um, I dared her. I was like, let's see who can get the most matches on Tinder. And she had Tinder in her phone for like a few weeks before she actually started swiping on it. And we were just like sitting on like main campus of like the college we went to. And she opened up her phone and she just like, oh, I'm gonna try Tinder. Like after I'd like dared her like a day ago. And she just started swiping and she was just getting matches after matches. I was like embarrassed for myself because I'm just like, damn, I think I already lost because I don't think I hit like 300 yet. I hit like, it was like 150 or something. It was like up in the hundreds though. But it was just like, damn, I'm embarrassed. She just she just instantly got on and she just started swiping. I was like, damn, that's good for you. Bad for me. I mean, you would think like since I'm like bisexual, I was like swiping on like everyone. So I was like, well, not I wasn't swiping on everyone. Like I'm a picky soul, very picky. Also one of the reasons I'm single. But I mean, I just lose a lot of interest in people. It gets really bad. Like I don't know. I think it's more so like I'm like invested until like they do something I don't like, or if I'm loyal. So if it's already like oh we're in a like oh you asked me out and we're like dating, which is like my first and only relationship. Um, we was like talking for like probably like a good month, and it was like when can I make you mine? I was like literally like me I don't know. I don't know. And then like we planned to meet, and they didn't want to make it official until after we met. But then we didn't never met, and so it was like, well, it can be yours, I guess. And that's it. And I guess I was just like invested, I guess, because it was like, oh, it's my first relationship. Let's just see how it goes. Um, Not the vibe. Not the vibe at all. Like, honestly, I just feel like I have the best relationship with myself, and that's like also not good. It's also not good. Let's be real. Um, like honestly, like I would just be better off dating one of my friends, but then it's just like I don't want to. All my friends are hoes. That's rude because like literally like all my friends are like gonna listen to this, but like they probably not gonna listen to the whole thing. Let's be honest. But like I would say like it's like I cannot date any of my friends because like you know way too much about them. You know too much about their sex life, their personal life, and like basically like you analyze them way too much because you want to give them advice about themselves, and so like literally you know like they not fully capable of a relationship because of how they was previously treated. So how the fuck we gonna date and like it's just not gonna work out? Not to mention, I know that you cheated in your last relationship. It's like this. What you think is gonna happen between us? I'm gonna like instantly start thinking like, oh, he probably cheating. She, she talking to another dude. She got the herb. Stop. I feel like I'm exposing somebody. But of that. Um, but for real, it's just like I can't date any of my friends. It's honestly just like you know them on such a different level. It's too complicated. Too complicated. I just I don't know. I think I'm just gonna be forever alone at this point. If I'm being real, I mean, I feel like I'm at this stage where I'm experiencing things differently, and I'm like my eyes are like open to like new ideas and experiences. So maybe that might leave me available for like someone else. I'm trying to look outside the box because usually like if you go outside the box, you will like figure out more things about yourself and like learn about what you actually like, which is like why like that first relationship experience was just like I learned what I like and I disliked, and it was just like it's helpful for when I do find someone else and I was just like, yeah, I don't like that, or it's like like I don't know. It's very like worth it and then not worth it. But sometimes it is like low key good to like stay in your own bubble because it helps you analyze yourself better and you can know when you're ready to actually put yourself out there. Like I have a friend, she she got out of a relationship and she like isolated herself in her room for like months. And then this is where she meets another guy and they dated for like probably like 2-3 months. I'm gonna just say 3. But they broke up, and she's like, she like literally like she goes back in isolation for a month, and like I try to push her out, but then it's just like what I've like experienced with her is just like she's experienced a few relationships where just like it just didn't work out, and like she pretty much like gave up on life, I guess. But like, you know, each day I look at her and she looks like she's getting better, and like she's breaking out of isolation a little bit. You know, she used to be wanting to be like a personal trainer. She was in college, and then it's just like she like fucking gave up like after she met like the last one. I mean, she learned. I hope she learned what like she liked and disliked in a relationship, and I feel like mainly like what she learned from that relationship is just like trust issues. I feel like that's what mainly comes from relationships. But I tell her like she needs to stay away from her specific type, and like maybe try to go outside her specific type, because she might find something else that she likes, and she likes what she might notice something else she liked that the previous ones didn't have, that sparks her interest. But she's not completely ready for that. She's like very strict on her type, I guess. I used to have a strict type. But it's just like when you're like single for like ever, like since birth, um, it gets like complicated. I don't know. Like you're fascinated with something, and then it's just like it never comes. And so then you're just like, okay, well, I'm gonna just open up to this idea. And the idea never really comes. You have these ideas. Like, honestly, okay, this is like, what, here's a good example. I used to say I would not date anybody that smokes. Smokes, like, weed. Probably, like, cigarettes is, like, a no for me. But, like, weed, I was like, yeah, I wouldn't date somebody that smokes weed. It's like probably like a year or two later after that, like I smoked weed myself. I was like, okay, well I'll date somebody that does weed. like, like who am I to judge? I mean, if they do it all the time, then probably not, because I don't do it all the time. um, I mean, and then like I used to, I would say my friends would say that I prefer. Oh, well, this racist. Um, I prefer white people over like any other race, but I was like, no, they just happen to come my way more. Like, I guess like I like date or not dating, but like I like Latinos. I like within the year or two, I learned that I actually do like I like Asians, and like they would, and then get my other friends that are like black, and they like, you don't like dating your own race. I'm like, oh my god. I do. Like, I don't mind it, but it's like, they don't hold my interest. They don't, like, no one's holding my interest. I like, I like everyone, but like, ain't nobody holding my interest. It gets really hard out here. Really hard. Like, I'm 20 fucking 3. And I just never loved anyone, you know? Well, like, seriously. Like, I don't know how to feel about that, but I mean, it would be nice to like eventually like experience like what it's like to cuddle. Like I've never cuddled. I never Netflix and chilled. Like like, when am I gonna experience these things? When is someone gonna love me? Like, I feel like when I do, Netflix is not even gonna be a thing. Like, what's Netflix and chill when you're like 30? Like, yo, what the fuck? Missing out on this. Like, I wanna do couple TikTok challenges, but I ain't got it. I ain't got that. Um, do like a relationship. What is it? A couple's tag on YouTube. I can't do that either. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm perfectly fine. Um, I feel this podcast is really gonna be interesting. I just feel like I'm rambling, rambling. But like if I get like more guests to like come on, probably not like more guests, but like probably like reoccurring people. Not gonna lie, like I might get my friend. She likes talking about deep stuff all the time. She loves talking about theories. Um, is it theories? Or no, conspiracy theories. Sorry. She's talking about conspiracy theories. And she likes talking about like astrology, which I feel like that would be cool to talk about on here, honestly. I'm all about the astrology, astrology, and like zodiacs and stuff. Like, I want to get some tarot cards, but someone has to gift them to me for them to work. But then also, I have like another guest in mind, but that may or may not even work. Um, but I feel like this would be like fun. I'm really excited to see how this goes. I hope like people enjoy the pilot. I'm thinking about like doing this probably like either like once a month or maybe twice a month if it goes well. But I guess we'll just see. I'm just kind of just like starting back on YouTube, honestly, trying to like put myself out in the world. Um, I feel like I've been insecure about it all this time, but I'm finally ready. Definitely since I'm almost done with school. And I'm getting older, but yeah. I think I'm just gonna end this podcast right here. It was like pretty fun trying this out. Deep Sheets Hours or Hour. I keep having that S. Um, and yeah, I'm actually really happy about this. Um, so like, I guess follow me on all social medias, which is all DrexstarX. And if I don't pop up, maybe take off the extra X at the end. And yeah, um, check me out on Instagram. I have a YouTube series probably coming soon. And yeah, probably some other stuff in the works. So yeah, feel free to check me out. See ya.